We are a company that specialises in community engagement and involvement with archaeological projects. So we were able to join the team and help them design a project that would get local people engaged in local sites and their own heritage.
Any education which is broader than the classroom, in whatever sense that can be, is really important to us. You know, it's an absolutely wonderful opportunity that we seized, because we wouldn't have been given that any other way.
You slow down a little bit, you take your time a bit, you involve all these local people, you kind of build this community of people who are interested and you bring them together, and I think that's just so important for so many reasons. I mean, first and foremost, these are the people that live here. This is, you know, their places that are important to them.
Just absolutely fascinated. The staff here have been so generous with their time and their knowledge, and they're so helpful, and it's just an absolutely fascinating experience.
I think the main point I'm trying to get across is that the two actually do go together. They're not mutually exclusive. With a bit of thought and care, you can actually have commercial farming, you know, running in tandem with nature fairly successfully.
I think if anybody needed to actually look and see, you know, like both ends of the scale, farming hard and having nature everywhere, I think you just need to come here. It's just incredible. I mean, everywhere you go, there's just like things that wouldn't have been there if we hadn't done what we've done. So I just think it's amazing.
Well, success will be, from my personal perspective, would be lots of new breeding birds and more breeding birds on the meadow. But also it'd be really good for fish. There's brook lamprey in here. We'll just be increasing the habitat for spawning fish. Hopefully with a bit of bagfowl habitat, yeah. But more breeding waders on there, and just improved meadow as well. Yeah, just more variety of habitats.
I guess the legacy of a planted tree is, you know, you plant it as a small stick and it grows into a tree. So yeah, we've planted thousands. So that's a pretty key legacy. And I think also just spreading the word through that area has been really, really valuable, of the farmers talking to each other and the word spreading in that sense.
We know we've got more children connected with their local environment. We know we've got teachers connected with their local environment who are able to continue inspiring the children that come through their schools in the future about their local rivers and why they're important, and why it's important that we are connected with them for our mental well-being as well as the health and well-being of the planet.
What I found really interesting in leading the Arts Commissions in this project is just the breadth of artistic talent that actually exists within the scheme area. So actually artists who live within the villages which are part of the Fellfoot area. There are a lot of artistic disciplines well represented, so actually, despite it being a low population within Fellfoot, there are a lot of talented people who work here, and who are great people to interpret and share stories of the area, its conservation and its history.
We have been able to connect with people and start to get to know them, and as ever in the North Pennines and beyond, which we're stretching out into the Eden Valley for this wonderful scheme, is that it's the characters and the people and their connections and their stories that we're starting to tell.
It's managed to reach out to lots of different sections and corners of the community, which absolutely is what it should do, but it's amazing it's achieved it with all the challenges that the last 18 months has produced.